Hey guys, Dark here. I'm bringing you some more Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Repentance. We are in the end game now. We've basically gotten all the check marks for the characters. All that's left to do is basically finish the game and, you know, find a few items. Now, I may have done some off camera. I do remember that much. I don't remember what's left, to be honest.
Judgment.
I think it might be like the last unlocks that I got with Tainted Lost. That being said, I am playing as Eden because they have a chance to start off with said items. So yeah, this is just going to be a regular run. Think of it as just me going through the run, trying to find secret rooms where these items may show up, and also trying to, you know, go into angel room deals where these other items may also be. But yeah, I don't have a list of them just because I remember just doing it, you know, like, oh, these are like offhand. I just remember having them to the side, like in a browser, and just like, okay, where do I find them? And then yeah, just playing the game. Like, I wasn't really, at this point I wasn't really stressed out because it's Eden, right? Like, it's not like Tainted Lost where you can just like die in one hit. Yeah, so at this point I wasn't really worried. What else? I mean, Isaac is pretty much almost done. So unless you guys want to see streaks, I don't know if I'll keep going with it. I know that they're about to release a multiplayer update, but they haven't really given a date for that, and I don't believe they're going to be releasing any new achievements. So unless they do, in which case race is on. But I doubt it. I do think that they should have kept going, honestly. It still bothers me that they didn't reach 666 achievements, especially when they introduced the beast. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you have the number of the beast right there. Why not see it through, right? But I'm not Eddie, you know. I can't make that call. I don't know what I'm thinking about here. Am I debating of whether I can find another key? I don't know. I really don't like finding this boss when I don't have any, you know, like, I don't have a good attack. Actually, my attack is pretty decent for this early in the game. 5.7, it's not too bad. But I still don't like fighting this boss. This is the most annoying part. There's no knockback, it just keeps coming at you. Okay, well, at least we got more health. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, I'm thinking about re-rolling it. You can, but yeah, I should have just taken it. So that was my exact thought too. I'm like, I'm just gonna re-roll into another lunch. I remember back in the day, you just boss items, yes, there would be like breakfast and all these like HP ups, but you could also get things like magic mush in them. And now it's like impossible. Like, they took out so many items out of the boss pools that winning against the boss no longer, to me at least, no longer feels rewarding. Like, you feel like, okay, great, I did it. But they're not, unless you have like an angel deal that's good or a devil deal that's good. Devil deals which have been nerfed significantly. you're not going anywhere. So I just took it. I didn't have charges, so I couldn't reroll it anyway. Should have not rerolled the item. Ooh, yeah, you can buy that. Buy it. Heck yeah, dude. At least we got like a lot of items. Like, what is that, 6 items? And this is still the first floor? Like, that's nuts. Am I going to miss Isaac? Yeah, I mean, considering that the next game is probably not for at least another, like, 6 to 7 years, yeah, probably gonna miss it a lot. Like, and the thing is, like, it's not even guaranteed, right? It could be that Edmund doesn't want to continue doing Isaac, and that's totally fair. He might want to do another game. So if it's at least 6 to 7 years, yeah, I'm gonna miss it greatly. But that being said, I look forward to what it brings to the new game. A lot of I don't know, I've probably spoken about this at length, but a lot of games don't realize what a sequel means anymore. They've lost sight of it. Like, oh, a sequel. And I did call out Assassin's Creed last time I spoke about this, because when I saw Mirage, I was like, okay, yeah, like the initial teaser sounded so cool, but then I started asking myself, I'm like, okay, wait a minute, wait, what's different about this one compared to like all the ones we've previously had? Oh, D100, come on. I'm gonna re-roll that 100%. But yeah, I thought to myself, like, what am I gonna do with this, like, this game? Like, what does it introduce that sets it apart from previous titles? It's just like, I can't give you an answer. Like, I can't tell you, mostly because I haven't played it, but just like from watching people play, it just seems like more of the same. And sometimes you can say, for sure, you could say, like, at some point you gotta know when to quit, right? Like, when you've reached that point where you can't bring anything new to the table, why are you making a sequel? At that point, it's just a cash grab, and it looks really bad. And there's a lot to be said about, like, leaving the scene with a bit of grace, right? Like, with high praise. Like, if Assassin's Creed was pretty good in around the second one, the third one took a major dip. I think they should have. That one needs like a remake. I don't know. I would go back and redo each one and make them better. But the third one, I felt, even towards the end of the second one, like the whole thing with Lucy, oh my god, don't get me started. I was so pissed off. I was like, where did that come from? It was cool because she's also an actress, right? I forget her name. I was due. But that's not like the twist that they thought it would be. It came, to me at least, it came across as just being done for shock value's sake. And yeah, I would, even at its peak, like, maybe it should have been Assassin's Creed 4, wrapping up both stories. That would have been it. But no, they went on with Shay, who ties on to, why do I always forget the French guy's name? And then, of course, comes the glitches, and then Reputation kind of just, they go into RPG because of, I feel like the whole influence that The Witcher 3 had on everybody. And they were like, okay, how can we do that? And yeah, it's, what are you trying to do here? Like, you're Assassin's Creed because of Assassin's Creed. Like, that's, why are you changing your DNA, you know? It's I don't know. I know they took a break for Origins, and I felt like that's when they tried to revamp everything. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, you know? Maybe a lot of people like those games, but sometimes I see people praise it on YouTube and stuff. I'm not gonna name anybody, but they will be like, oh, they're just good. Like, they will not say anything bad, and I'm assuming it's because they're sponsored, so they can't really be like, hey, thanks for giving me this game for free. It sucks though. But I will say, like, when I don't know, I would be like, hey, you know what? Like, I'm taking. Thanks for letting me try your game, but I'm gonna be honest. Where honesty is due. If I don't like something, I'm saying it so that you can improve, not so I can rag on you. And I don't think a lot of YouTubers do that. I think they just like they get the free game and it's like it's good, smiling through the pain. So I don't know. To me, there's something about a gracious exit, like doing something and then being like, oh, I'm at my peak, everyone loves me. All right, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and then I'm leaving now, right? And that's funny because it's coming from me who's been doing YouTube now for how long? This to me it's like a hobby. I don't really care. I just do it because, like I'm not, if I don't make if I don't see anything return from this, it's not like I'm gonna lose sleep overnight. Whatever. Sometimes I don't upload for weeks. It's commonplace, life gets in the way, but that's because I'm not expecting anything out of YouTube. Like I'm not making a living. Like I don't rely on this to put food on the table. Whereas with games, it's like you have a reputation to uphold. And Ubisoft right now, at least in my eyes, is not being too hot. What happened to their pirate game? Matter of fact, not to be biased, but like what's going on there? Skull and Bones, it's coming. Here's some trailers in E3. Actually, it's been delayed. Actually, we're not doing it this year, but next year we'll give you word. Here's the new trailer, okay, and this time it's definitely coming. Okay, now we're delisting it from the Steam page. It's like, okay, well, was there even a game ever? Like, what happened? I know people like the sailing in Black Flag, and they enjoyed the whole aspect of making a crew. So what exactly went wrong? At what point did people say this sucks and scrap this? Because like I haven't heard any. Actually, you know what? I'm doing it right now. I'm looking up what happened to Skull. What happened to Skull? And me making another video ragging on Assassin's Creed. And Skull and Bones has been beset by countless delays, but it's still slated to release before the end of 2024. No shot. How old is this article? September 29th, 2023? Yeah, right. By publisher, Ubisoft plans the game to release between early 2023 and to 2024, but it's looking unlikely we'll see a new game. Yeah, no chance. It's 2023. It's up in the air after yet another delay for the upcoming pirate game. Last we heard it was supposed to come out 2023 before being pushed back into early part of the 2023-2024 financial year period. That ends in March 2024. Okay, so they're thinking maybe at the latest March. I don't see that happening. Sorry, no offense, but I'm thinking maybe next year after that, like end of 2024, maybe. See what I mean? Like that's disappointing. I always welcome pirate games. I don't think there's enough market for them, but it's like, why not? It's so cool. I was watching this show the other day and I was like, man, this would make a really good horror game. It's 2 seasons, although technically the whole story of the first season is all that matters. I don't know why they continue with the second season when it has nothing to do with the first, but it's called The Terror, and it follows the real life story of 2 ships in 1850 that go exploring in the north. I think it's around Nunavut. But yeah, they go exploring there, and then the ice hits them, and their ship gets stuck, and they eventually, like, they never return, right? They are never heard from, and they disappear. But of course, the show takes some liberty and adds a little bit of a supernatural aspect to it. So you deal with like what is hunting them. essentially. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, damn. First of all, this is like Amnesia, Amnesia the Bunker, just not obviously set during that time period, but also, and actually the thing hunting them kind of looks like the monster in Amnesia, so the Bunker. But also, the show is called The Terror because it is the ship. The ship's name, I think it was Terror, HMS Terror, and HMS Erebus. And I don't know. I thought that would have been good for a video game. Holy, I don't know how you pull it off. But that would be nice. And you know what else ties into Amnesia? Because I just remembered, Laudanum. Laudanum is in the actual show, and they pull it out, and I think they talk about it. And the effect, apparently it's very addictive too, from the sounds of it, and makes you also want to end things. Like it's not good. But I was just thinking about it. I'm like, damn, this is Amnesia. Like, obviously without the Amnesia aspect, like you can do so much good things with that. But wouldn't it be cool also if you played a game from the perspective of like a character in that show? Like, obviously I mean, the captain would be cool to play as. I don't know if have we ever played as a captain in Amnesia games? No, right? I don't think we have. That'd be so cool. I was just like, man. And then you know what else you could add to it? The freezing aspect. Because it is cold there. It's like, we're talking negative 40 to negative 50 degrees Celsius. So, you know, maybe if you're out in the cold for too long without any heat, maybe that could be also survival aspect to it. I don't know. Just so cool. And yeah, you get to see the whole crew. We're talking like, I think it was 135 men or something like that, just get reduced over time. And it's I thought they did a really good job with it, and I thought that would also make a really great Amnesia story. I was like, damn, where's frictional games when you need them? They need to see this. I don't know, but then yeah, I was expecting it to go for 2 seasons, and then when it ended in season 1, I'm like, wait, if it's over, then what the hell is season 2? And it's like a whole different story set in a whole different time period with, you know, in a different area. And I'm like, then why did you call it The Terror? You just took away, you know what I mean? Like, the show is called that because of the ship. Now you're like, oh, now we're doing a different story based on different mythos. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. To me, I would have, not that there's anything wrong with telling a different horror story. Just call it, make it its own separate show. Call it something else. Why make it part of that series, that season? It also could deter some people. Like, some people really don't want to watch 2 seasons. They could just be like, I'm the exception, because I'll be like, oh, 2 seasons, bring it on. I can watch this in a day. But most people are just like, oh, 2 seasons, I'm not committing to that. So I personally think that was a huge mistake. I would have, if I was the showrunners, I would have been like, you know what, we'll just make another show and call it something else, and then say we're from the creators of The Terror. Yeah, I don't know. But you know, if you do want to check it out, I highly recommend it. I thought that was, at least if I haven't seen the 2nd season, I've only gotten like maybe 3 or episodes in yet. It's not, to me, it's not as scary as being stuck in an old warship with something hunting you, and you have nowhere to go. And the other thing is that it's funny because they see it happening, like, oh, look at this, me playing the Diplopia play. I'm probably gonna use the D6 to reroll everything. Am I right? That's probably what I'm gonna do. Well, at least we got the map. The other stuff is garbage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's something about that show that I was like, yo, where's this been my entire life? It came out 2018, so I can't believe I didn't notice it for 5 years. I watched it on the Amazon Prime Video, and I gotta say, like, that, if you have such a good show and you're not pushing for it, like you're not promoting it, you gotta change your format. Like, your layout sucks. Just no offense, but like Netflix does a better job. Like, when it has like new arrivals that they've invested in, they promote that shit. Like, instead, what Amazon does is they take properties like Lord of the Rings, invest millions on it, and then it's mediocre. But they push that, and it's like, okay, well, what about shows like this where it's actually good? You did a good job, and I never even heard of this show, not even like once. I'm trying to remember 2018, someone's being like, oh, The Terror is good, but nothing. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I really like horror stuff, so things like The Terror, straight up my alley. Even I heard somewhere, but actually, let me just look it up because I don't want to be wrong. But I heard that the guy who does the Haunting series on Netflix is done with them after the fall of the House of Usher. Like, that was his last thing, and then I think he's going to Amazon. I'm not sure. Is the creator of the Haunting on Hill House done with Netflix? Yep, they signed an overall deal with Amazon in late 2022. Damn, Amazon gonna be taking over all the shows. Netflix gonna be like, you guys like Narcos? And I haven't even heard of Narcos since, when was the last time? Like 2019? 2020? Probably 2020. It's been so long. I think they're done. But, Flanagan? Flanagan and his Flaniverse. But you know what? At least he's still continuing his creations, and I hopefully he gets the money needed to continue to create new horror in Amazon. I would love to see more Amazon horrors. I don't know, there's something about shows. It's different like movies, right? With movies, it's like, you know, you're gonna get an hour, 2 hours worth of something, and then you're gonna be scared during that amount, and then it's over. With shows, it's like, here's an hour, we're gonna build the tension, and then you just reset back to 0 on the next episode. But then we're gonna build the tension up again, and this time it's gonna be a little bit higher. And it's like a slowly increasing roller coaster that gets higher and higher, right? It's good. I like it. Nothing wrong with movies though. Like, you can enjoy movies as well. It's just, I feel like shows are better for especially longer set pieces for horror. Like, I'm trying to think, they were gonna do one. They were gonna make a movie for Dracula, and then A lot of the actors got dropped out. I think it's Nosferatu remake. Nosferatu. 2024 film? Wow. Who's in it? Bill Skarsgård. I can't say his. I never can say this dude's last name. Okay. Who plays William Dafoe plays Professor? Okay. Oh, Nicholas Hoult is it? Wait, there's no Dracula in this? What the hell? Are they serious? Hey, I got an Angel Room deal, but I re-rolled it to the mind. I guess that's better than nothing. So Nicholas Hoult will be... with Count Orlok, okay. I should guess it was Bill. Of course, didn't make him Nosferatu. Commonly but erroneously known as Nosferatu? What does that mean? So it's not technically like Dracula, it's based on Dracula. Alright, that's fine. Interesting, they'll take that. I think I always forget the actress's name, but she was on this film and then she dropped out too. Nosferatu is banned in Sweden because due to excessive horror. Come on, Sweden. The movie came out in 1972. Oh no, sorry, it came out in 1922. The ban was lifted in 1972, but even that is late. Damn. Who's the lady that dropped out of this movie? Anya Taylor-Joy. Yeah, that was, she was gonna be in it. I think she dropped out due to the whole Mario thing. I don't know. Or maybe she got fed up of like waiting. She's like, screw this. I'm done. What's going on with Isaac? I mean, it's an Isaac run. Like I don't really, I'm not really concerned because I've got enough HP and I've got, you know, the D6. I'm rolling with the D6. At this point, it's like, you can't stop me. I'm more concerned about you, game. Oh, the soul rewarded me with act of contrition. What the heck is that? +1 eternal. Yeah, that's not bad, I guess. It did sound like I had a D6 to like I didn't have a charge on it, right? That's okay. I'm doing better than okay. I'm not even worried. I got like an Eternal Heart on the way. Hierophant, look at this. The full health. Bombs, as far as you can see. I'm not going to that room. I think I'm just trying to end it because, like, I haven't found the. Have I found any items here that are from the common? I can't even tell. It doesn't look like it. I feel like I've seen all these items before. Regardless, I mean, even if it, you know, doesn't. For me, it didn't matter at this stage how long it took, as long as I got all of them. So if that means like me resetting until I get the items, so be it. But this is definitely a good place to be in. Like, this is where you want to be, because it's like you got the D6. Like, whatever item you find that you don't like, you can just reroll. Oh, they got rid of the soul. That's fair. It's really tough to like keep them alive at this point in the game. So I was surprised that I got an item for it. Reroll. That's a reroll. Reroll it. There you go. Yes, kidney stone. Freaking love kidney stone. Just love the charge and then the extreme amount of tears that shoot up. Look at that. Just annihilates whatever doesn't resist it. If someone is like not beefy, like you're getting taken out. Any enemy not tanky enough is just gonna be decimated by it. Am I gonna go to the second secret room or no? I'm debating it. I'm like, lovers, garbage.
The lovers.
I don't even know why. I thought that'd be good. Yeah, I'm going for the secret room. I really, you can tell I'm looking for the item. Like anything though, get me Eternal Heart. Oh, whatever. That works too, I suppose. 16.9% chance to deal the angel. That doesn't bode well. And I will have a chart. Ooh, good. My legs falling asleep. I'm not even sitting weirdly. I just that's making me do that. They have like the mirror? Why are they going back? Where? Oh, because of the magnetizing tears. Yeah. Nice. Oh, and I got it? Oh, deal with the devil. Okay, take the Polaroid and then go deal with the devil. Screw it. Please don't avoid it. Just go for it. No, just go for it. All I'm thinking about is getting that missing item. That's Angel Room, probably. I'm like, yeah, but if I avoid it next, why is it still 16.9? That's BS. Is that a greed fight? What is going on? Look at me going all the way over here for what? For that stupid boss room thing. Not even worth it. There, you didn't even open it. So what's the point? Why'd you even do this? We lost out on the soul. We lost out the soul. Oh, it's so satisfying when you let go of that. Probably one of the like when Isaac 2 is announced, the hype for me, the hype train is gonna be nuts. I'm probably gonna miss it a lot, right? So when it comes back, Soul of Jacob and Esau, I had that before. Well, what am I thinking about here? Spawns Esau, temporary secondary for a 1 room. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use that on the next boss. There he is. Oh, deal with the angel. Oh, so I was right to avoid it. Let's see what it is. Well, not what I hoped for. Reroll. Reroll. Wait, why am I... Oh, because I can reroll the key too. That's right. Smart. Oh, not smart. Nice. Reroll. Reroll both. Reroll. Oh! Game over. It's game over. Oh, I didn't know I had Sacred Heart in this run. Let's go. It's over. It's over. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, that's so good.
Range up.
That's so good. Just 21 damage automatically. Like, we don't even have to worry anymore. It's good. We were already doing so well. Now we have Sacred Heart too. It's just gonna melt enemies. Oh, gotta check the secret room. Look at this. Disgusting. Disgusting amounts of damage. At such a fast rate too. Oh, this wasn't worth it. Why? Who cares? Okay. I don't know why I did that. It's such a waste of time. Really don't know why I did this. I could have gone to the secret room through the other room. Okay, sure. Got him. Oh, of course, it's here. And they gave me a quarter. I keep it for reroll. There's no shops anymore, so what's the point? Is that why I'm doing this? So I can get a reroll, maybe? Maybe that's it, yeah. Okay, now I have it. Go back.
Health up.
See what we get here. Yeah. Not what I was hoping for, but okay, whatever, sure. We're so slow now because I think it lowered our speed. Absolutely decimated them. Oh, they got the soul. What am I... Why? Why do the big room? I see, this is what I don't understand. I already don't have enough charges, so it's not like I can stack charges at this point. So why do this room? I just don't get it. What was my logic behind this? Like, why? I could have gone back and ignored all these. I don't know what hit me there, but okay, sure. Oh, I guess you had to do them to go to fight the boss. Never mind, I thought it was through the other way, but there's no connection. Wait, I think that lunch item might have been one of them. One of the missing items we didn't have. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. The one where it's like all the breakfast lunches and stuff. I think that was one of the items. Did we get anything? Nope. Garbage. Alright, may as well take the double, yeah. And then boss room, boss fight. Let's go, go, go. Nice. Deal with the angel, deal with the angel. Deal with the angel, you gotta reroll too. Okay, fine, yeah, grab that. Destroy the thing first. Destroy the... Why is it doing that?
The devil.
Why is it doing the little flippy? Is that part of the lunch item? Maybe. I don't know. Well, destroy the angel room. The angel statue first. Nice. Okay, reroll both of these. Or maybe pick up the Bible and then reroll. I don't. Oh shoot! Computer fell asleep.
Pretty fly.
What am I gonna do? Oh, I just rerolled them. I said screw it. Oh, so they do give you the ability to flip between two, but see, I knew I should have picked up the Bible. See, bad mistake. But they also make it so that breakfast and lunch appear more often. Midnight snack. Oh, that's so garbage. Ooh, look at this though. Oh, look at our damage. Bro, look at the damage. That's nuts. 59? What was that? 58.50. Why is it going down though? I'm so confused. Why does it go down? No, don't do this. Don't do it. Nice. Reroll or take the thing. Take consolation prize. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, well, Cricket's body, I guess. I didn't want the consolation prize. I was like, what's this? Probably gonna increase my speed or something. You never know. Right now, I just want to end this. He's getting protected, dude. Oh, over here. Oh, I got rid of the soul. Nice going. And also lowered our damage. Because we got lost Holy Crown. Stupid ass. Ghosts with the picking up daisies. I hate them. What's the secret room got for us? Garbage. Oh, Tinted Rock. Tinted Rock. Yeah. See what this Christian has? It's garbage. It was garbage. Okay, so we're pretty much done. We just have this floor and then the chest, and then it's over. Can't believe how fast it went by. Wait, we get the crown back? I thought it was only on the next floor. Oh, take it, take it. Even faster shooting. Oh, that's unfortunate. Stupid fly next to us hit it. Okay, leave. Oh, he's gone. Oh, what are the chances it was gonna hit us? Come on. Done. Let's leave. And let's see what the items are here. Hopefully really good. Hopefully ones we don't have, maybe. Alright. Oh. Okay, the chili, the little pepper thing, you're taking that for sure. Nice. Aquarius, I'm not 100% on that. So sorry, I'm not sold. I would reroll all three of them, actually. Is that what I'm gonna do? Look at this. Just reroll them. Screw everything. Yeah, that's what I ended up doing. Backstab is not bad. Lazarus, nah. I would reroll these two. No, don't even take them. Just leave. Oh, I took the snack. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. Oh, it keeps lowering your speed every time you take it? I didn't know that. Yes, take the mini eyes. Well, I think that it also affects, that's why the attack keeps going down. Anytime you take an item, it affects your attack. Oh, wow. Yeah, 9 lives. No, thank you. Unless we see 2 9 lives. In which case, maybe I consider it. Reroll. I would reroll that one. Yeah, that's okay. Bomber Boy's not bad. Okay, get to the next room. What am I doing? We're going to the secret room? Yeah, of course. Decimated. Oh. Big Chubby's okay, but not necessary. Where it is? Stupid bomb. We could save that for later. Because we're almost at a full charge. Should have killed them last. Potential 18 lives. I wonder if you can reroll Guppy. What'd I get? Oh, Ghost Pepper too. There should be an achievement for having like maybe another third pepper and like have all three of them. That would be nice. A transformation that just deals with different types of fire. Or like black flames that never go out. That'd be kind of cool. Am I gonna end it here? Let's see. Am I just gonna say screw it, let's just face the boss, or am I... Why though? I'm so extra. Like at this point, like what item can I find that's gonna be like, oh, I just went for the battery. That's smart. Yeah, I think it's like nearing towards the end here. So yeah, this has been fun, but I'm gonna call it an episode here because it's almost over. If you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, as well as I'll catch you in the next episode. Take care for now. See ya.